Professor Keeley here today. Since we're on a roll, I thought let's talk about Cracker Barrel. This is a Bud Light moment where I don't know who didn't do their research and their market research, and if they did a really horrible job, right? So I go to Cracker Barrel. It's so clear, and I've lived in Charleston, South Carolina, so I know low country food. My grandmother was from Arkansas, so I grew up with Southern fried food. I grew up with fried bologna sandwiches, which I know shocks many people. It did when I lived down south, and I was called a damn Yankee because Yankees go home, but damn Yankees stay. And then I was forgiven when I said that I put Miracle Whip on my fried bologna sandwiches. But, so, Cracker Barrel, yes, there's some connotation to the name, and all that stuff, but it's the homey feel, right? And so now, and I mentioned it in another video too, is I'm exiting out of cities. Like, I'm done with the beats that I deal with every day. And my goal is to go find a farmhouse with some acreage. I want a lavender farm. I want fruit trees. I want a Christmas tree farm. I want to make a cider mill. I want to do maple syrup, which I know is hard and difficult, and don't get me started, but I'm willing to try it. I want farm animals. I want goats. I want chickens. I want mini Highland cows because they're so cute. I want mini Highland cows. I want an emu because they're mean and they hit coyotes, and I've watched it. And I mean, I want all that. So where the trend is going right now is many people are leaving big cities because they want a quieter and simpler life. Well, that echoes what goes on in agricultural, right, settings. It's the down south. That is Cracker Barrel. That is your target audience, are people that like simple food at good prices in an environment where they can do a little bit of shopping, vintage, things like that. Oh no, their new CEO, she comes in and decides, oh, you know, we're just going to change the logo and change the interior. And my friend is completely outraged because she used to service Cracker Barrel. So that's partly where I'm getting my information. But she said that it looks like McDonald's. And I'm going to have to go look, because if that's what they did, whoo, they deserve everything they get. I know that I've heard that their stock is just tanking. And this is an example when you have people that you hire that don't understand your target market and your target audience, and think that just because you want an aesthetic to change, just because you want a logo to change, you do not go against the needs and wants and desires of your target audience. You won't bring in a new audience if the old one leaves fast. Like, you should be doing different target audience, target advertising.